Hi, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of That's the T-Sis. I'm your host, Noah, and I hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, we're going to be talking about expectations and why it should be lowered. So make sure you guys grab yourself a comfy hoodie like me, or a blanket, grab yourself some snacks, water, tea, and get cozy, because it's time. So without further ado, let's get into it. Expectation. It is the very thing that can drain us mentally and just make us not feel good. Let's say you're expecting something to go your way, like a hangout or a date. And at the end of the night, turns out it didn't go so great. The way you planned it, the way you expected it to be. Now, that can again make us feel mentally drained and just not good. And you want to know why? Because we expected way too much out of something out of a small thing or a good thing. And we shouldn't be doing that to ourselves. Another example of expectation is, let's say that you are learning a song on guitar, bass, violin, or piano, or anything like that. Your demons can come in and throw expectation at you and be like, hey, how come you are, sucking on this song? You're supposed to be really good. You should be good at this point. You've played for this many years. And it's like, what? Why would I ever think that? I shouldn't be thinking that. So the next time you ever think about that, call out your demons. Let them know, hey, I'm not here to stand for this. I am stronger than you think and much amazing than you are. And let them know that I am not expecting to be good. I'm not expecting anything at all. Now, I did have a little bit of that experience. For example, I was gonna see this friend that I have not seen in probably a while. And I expected way too much of my plan. I was gonna say this, I was gonna, give them a hug and share and talk how, they've been doing and such like that, but I wasn't able to do those things and it made me not feel good. And looking back on that day, I realized, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be expecting things anymore. Maybe I should just, as my mom always says to me, or one of the things she always says to me is, go with the flow. Just let things be. And I was actually able to do that last weekend, and I'm going to tell you all about it, which I'm very excited to tell. What is going on, everyone? This is Editing Noah here. So I looked at a part of the clip I was going to talk about, the story, and I didn't like it, so here's me just saying that I got to hang out with someone last weekend who really means a lot to me. There you go. To prepare myself for that day of having no expectations, I kept telling myself to not expect anything. Like my mom said, just go with the flow. And even if my brain thought of an expectation to this or that, what if it doesn't go this way or that way, I just said, nope, stop. I am not expecting anything. All that I am expecting is to just be myself. And guys, when I tell you that it worked, whoo-wee, baby, it worked. It really worked. I just kept going and I wasn't awkward. I was just, again, expecting myself to be myself, and I was able to do that. That's a fine expectation, okay? Let me just say that. And I was just able to be myself, again, have fun and laugh, and we were just doing things that I wasn't thinking oh, I didn't know we were gonna do this, or shop, for example. It just went so well, and I kept that attitude going. And that day I truly felt my heart was full, and I felt so happy. I kept saying, Noah, I'm so freaking proud of you. I was really proud of myself that day, and I felt so happy. I truly felt like I was gonna cry. And this is not to be sounding in a selfish way. This is just when you give yourself credit for something awesome that you've been working on for a while, it just feels so good. And that's a prime example. And it was just an awesome day, you guys. I wish you would have like seen me that day. I could not stop smiling for the life of me. And I had an awesome time that day. It was perfect. Everything down to the last minute detail. It was perfect. Hey everyone, this is Editing Noah again because I also forgot to do a outro the day that I filmed it because I was just so happy to tell you guys about having no expectations. So thank you guys so much for checking out today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This one, I have to say, is like my most proudest video. I know a lot of times I say how, this is one of my favorite videos, that I worked on, but this was truly like my proudest video because I was able to do a lot of editing going into this, and I was able to do it all on my new MacBook Air laptop, and it's so freaking awesome. The many things that I'm able to do right now and add things that I wasn't able to do on my iPhone. I added all my videos on my iPhone, and now I'm able to do it on my MacBook Air. So it's so freaking awesome. In conclusion, lower your expectations when it comes to hanging out or working on something that is hard, because if we expect way too much out of ourselves, it's gonna drain ourselves mentally, and it's not good to have expectations. Plus, if we expect way too much, or they're just not realistic when it comes to hanging out with a friend or going out on a date, it's just not gonna be good for you, So always, like my mama says, go with the flow, be open to anything that comes. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Take care of yourselves. Please be safe. And remember, you matter. Love you guys. Bye.